In today's video, Fortnite finally added a performance mode settings for Xbox and PlayStation players, which I'll be showing you guys how to turn on for your console, as well as my updated console settings for Chapter 6 Season 2. These settings are optimized to have the lowest delay on console and crazy aim like this. My settings can now also be found on my new 1v1 map by searching up GLOW, which is 3 letters. The map has a settings section which will have my updated console and PC settings every single week. Make sure to check it out and favorite the map and myself so you can play all my other maps and enjoy the video. Normally on console, when you break any builds, there will be debris all over the screen, which makes it nearly impossible to see your enemies. However, with this new update, you can turn this off with the new performance mode settings for Xbox and PlayStation 5, and this works in Reload, Battle Royale, and even Creative. And here's how to do it. For PlayStation players, you need 2 controllers and 2 accounts. Make sure you're in the Fortnite lobby and turn on your second controller and sign into your second account. Once both accounts are in the lobby, turn off your second controller and it should kick out your second account and performance mode should be turned on. Now for Xbox players, you need 1 controller and 2 accounts. Sign into both accounts, but make sure you load up Fortnite using the second account. And once it asks which account's playing, this is when you press your main account and performance mode should be turned on. So be sure to stick around until the end of the video for the settings. Here's what the gameplay looks like with the performance mode turned on. Dead. Phone? Cornered. It's so much HP. Aimbot? Let's go. Oh my. I forgot how strong console this was. Cornered. Chug jug. Cornered. 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 Cone. Cornered. And he had the medallion. Cornered. 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 Come here, boy. Why would you edit that? Oh my gosh. Cornered. Let's go. Cornered. box. 200. One v one. GG's. So jumping right into the settings for the first page for the graphics, I have 120 FPS mode turned on. I'm playing on the PlayStation 5 in this video, and 120 FPS is the highest it could go. For the brightness, since we're on console and we have shadows, I recommend putting this at 150%. For user interface contrast, this is for the menu, so this really doesn't matter. Colorblind mode, I play on Tritanope and colorblind strength at 5. For colorblind mode, I have this on Tritanope and colorblind strength at 5. I found this combination of graphics to be the easiest to see in Storm on console. Make sure you have motion blur turned off for less delay. For user interface parallax, this doesn't really matter, and I have show FPS turned on. Moving on to the audio settings, the main volumes you want to focus on are the main and sound effects volumes. Everything else really doesn't matter until you scroll down here. If you have 3D headphones, make sure you turn this option on. And visualize sound effects, make sure this is also turned on. These are visual sound effects on the screen you can see anytime there's any audio cues, so you never miss out. And it's really easy to track a player just by looking at this. For the next page, a secret tip to lower input delay, especially on console, make sure you have all the replays turned off. So record replays, record large team replays, and also record creative replays. Having your console or PC save every single game you play adds a lot of delay, so make sure these are all turned off. Make sure you also turn off the energy saving settings for even less delay. Now scrolling up here for the building settings, if you want less delay when you build, make sure you have reset building choice on, turbo building on. And for the edit section, if you want less delay when you edit and reset, make sure you have disabled pre-edit option turned on. And for auto confirm edits, make sure you have edit on release and reset on release set at both. I turned off simple edit, but if you want to use simple edit, I recommend having tap to simple edit turned on as well. It makes it a lot faster when you edit. Now for my combat settings, if you want to win every single 50-50, make sure you have auto pickup weapon turned on. And for preferred item slots, make sure you're using this as a controller player. It makes your life so much easier. You can assign slots in your inventory for certain items like shotguns, SMGs, or even assault rifles. And for my movement settings, I have all these settings turned on. For the next page for the game UI and reticle settings, I have reticle turned on, reticle ammo indicator off, show spread first person on, show recoil first person on, damage numbers on cumulative, reticle damage feedback on hit only, and for damage number scale, mine's at 125%. I find this to be the most simple reticle and damage settings, which I prefer. And for my HUD scale, mine's set at 75% with these options turned on. Now moving on to the gyro options, another secret tip to lower your input delay is make sure you have all these settings turned off. Having the game save all these extra settings adds more delay, so make sure these are all turned off. And the same thing applies for the keyboard and mouse sensitivity and binds if you don't use them. Make sure these are all turned off. Move on to the controller settings. For controller auto run, make sure you have this turned on. Build immediately, builder pro also turned on for less delay when you build. For edit and simple edit hold time, make sure these are both at the lowest number possible if you want less delay when you edit. Slide hold time is preference, but if you don't want to accidentally slide when you're trying to crouch, make sure this is turned up a little bit higher. Mine's at 0.04. Make sure you turn off both the camera options, and make sure you turn off vibration for less delay. For the quick weapon settings, these are really delayed, so make sure you turn all of this off. Moving on to my updated Chapter 6 Season 2 console settings. For my look and aim, these are both at 5. For my build mode sensitivity multiplier, mine's at 2.2. And for my edit mode sensitivity multiplier, this is at 2.3. I don't know what it is on console, if it's the delay or less frames, but when I hopped back on, my sensitivity felt really slow, so I had to turn these both up. For my first person mode sensitivity, this is at 0.85, and I have advanced options turned on. For my look horizontal and vertical speed on console, these are both at 45% now. And I still have boost turned off. I don't have any turning horizontal boost, no turning vertical boost, no turning boost ramp time, and no instant boost when building. For my ADS look horizontal and ADS look vertical speed on console, these are both going to be at 12%. It's like my look sensitivity, I don't have any boost for ADS, so no ADS turning horizontal boost, no ADS turning vertical boost, no ADS turning boost ramp time. And for my scope speed multiplier on console, mine's at 0.89. Now for look dampening time, if you want more responsiveness and less delay in your right stick, make sure this is at 0 seconds. For look input curve, I have mine on linear still. And for precision and tracking aim assist, these are both at 100%. And for my left and right stick dead zone, these are both at 10%. Now moving on to the final page for my custom PlayStation 5 controller binds. I don't have any extra buttons, but you guys can pause the video if I'm going too fast. That is going to be the end of the video. If you guys made it here, make sure you comment down below. 490k, we're so close to 500k. Please help me out by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.